right, hey guys, this is Ham Solo here, Kilo Zero Foxtrot Yankee Romeo. I am doing a Summits on the Air redo because apparently the last time when I had the radio sitting on the back of the car, it violated that rule that I mentioned before, 3.7.1 point whatever, saying that you're not supposed to have any attachment to a vehicle. Well, I mean, even though the radio was sitting on the back, not attached to the vehicle other than sitting on it, you know, some people complained and said it inactivated or invalidated the Summit. And so now I'm pretty far away from the vehicle, just like if you drove up to the top of Pikes Peak or Mount Evans, and I'm going to do the activation over again. I am joined today by Mike, K8MRD, which is amazing on itself. You know, I'm really happy about that. And so we're going to see if we can activate this and maybe do some parks as well. So stay tuned. I appreciate you watching. Within 6 minutes, I got 6 contacts and activated. That simple. Sitting here on the table, got Mike's antenna up in the tree. We're using the Elecraft KX2, and it was that easy. And so probably punch out a few more. I'll let Mike do it, and then maybe we're going to head off to one of the parks.
5 Tango stroke November Tango 039.
Roger that, got it. Hey, thanks for the contact, guys. 73.
Thank you, 73.
Hey, Francis.
All right, first contact in North Carolina. Pretty good.
Yeah, buddy.
Roger, it's Whiskey 9, uniform Mike. You're tree 33, you're in Wisconsin. Appreciate the contact, 73.
Thank you for Wisconsin 73. QRZ. November 7, Charlie Delta got you about a 5-5 into, where am I? Whiskey 5 Tango, November Tango 039.
Okay, take the 5-5. You're also about a 5-5 when you're up, when the band is up into Eastern Washington State.
Right on. Thanks for Eastern Washington. I appreciate it. 73. QRZ, Summits on the Air, Kilo 8 Mike Romeo Delta. Was it November 0 India Papa Alpha? The India Papa Alpha come again? He gone.
Yeah.
He gone.
I like that call.
QRZ, Kilo 8 Mike Romeo Delta, Summits on the Air. Okay, was it November 0 IPA?
Oh, that's the France guy.
I know. Okay, Roger, N0 IPA. I'll give you about a 3x3 into East Texas. France guy, can you pay attention?
73, better take care of Chris.
Right on. Who's the Foxtrot station? Foxtrot 4, Whiskey Bravo November. You are 3333 into Whiskey 5 Tango, November Tango 039. They probably don't even hear me.
And that simple, Mike has activated as well. And so got his 4 contacts. He's just doing a couple extra who might be out there listening. And so again, did the Summit sans vehicle, so it'll count. And so here we are on a table. Got the radio standing up. Got the antenna right here in the tree. Again, it's a 49-to-1. He's got an extension on his, and so it's sloping up pretty high all the way over to here to where he's got his pole kind of leaning in the tree. But I mean, I'd say at least 60 or 70 feet at least on his antenna. And so I know at 604 feet, got East Texas again activated for real this time, and this one will count. And so put this in the book and enter it in the SOTA log. And I appreciate the people who who actually emailed and told me that it was incorrect. It's the only summit that I've ever done where I happen to have the radio near my vehicle, and that's my fault. I should have thought about that when I did it. I had just kind of backed into a bush and just thought, well, I'm just going to set it right here real quick while I put the antenna up. But they were correct in responding to me and sending me the information, and of course they were right. And so I wanted to make sure that I came back out here. Mike graciously agreed to come out and activate with me, and now we got the summit probably out of the way. We're gonna head over to Parks on the way back. I'm staying in Houston, he lives in Huntsville, obviously, and so it was 2.5 hours to get out here. And so again, while on the way back, we thought we'd go ahead and do Parks, just simply because it's something to do. So appreciate you watching. Stay tuned. All right, we are at Martin Dies Jr. State Park. There is a reservoir here, dammed up. Mike was talking about that a little bit just a little while ago, where you can see the trees like right at the water level. Actually, all the lakes in Texas are pretty much artificially made by dams. There's only one naturally occurring lake, from what I remember. I used to live here 50 years, but there's only one naturally occurring lake in the state of Texas. All the rest of the lakes or reservoirs are all because of they dam up the area, and so usually you'll find it hard to boat in several of them, just simply because they flooded a natural low area, say like a valley, if you will, and so the tree line is just barely below the water in a lot of spots. There are some areas where it's real channeled pretty deep. So you go and look at like Calaveras Lake or Medina Lake or whatever, and it'll go down quite a bit. I mean, upwards of 150, 200 feet deep in a channel. But right against the shoreline, it is relatively shallow. And so that's where we're set up. We got the reservoir in the background. We've got his DX Commander pole, which is supporting Jason's KM4 ACK's in-fed half wave, the one that I've used before in some of the videos. And so we've got that sloping down to the feed point, which is right over there by the table with Mike. And we are going to use his 705 and do a QRP activation with the 705, and he's got a 12 amp hour battery, I think, which is the size he has attached to it. And we're going to do this park activation.
A couple in there. Let's go with the park to park. The park to park, park to park.
Kilo Golf 0 Echo, KG 08.
Kilo Golf 0 Echo got you about a 4x4 into Kilo 3037.
I got you about a 5.5 at Kilo 4270 in Wisconsin.
Was that 4270?
US.
Roger, got it. Thanks for the park to park, 73.
5 up 5, NL17.
Was the NL7, was it Papa?
Here, K0 FYR. CQ POTA, CQ Parks on the air. This is Kilo 0, Foxtrot Yankee Romeo, Parks on the air. CQ POTA, CQ Parks on the air. This is Kilo 0, Foxtrot Yankee Romeo, Parks on the air, QRP in Texas. CQ POTA, CQ Parks on the air. This is Kilo 0, Foxtrot Yankee Romeo, Parks on the air. At Lake Livingston State Park, and this is going to be the second POTA of the SOTA POTA that we did today. And so stay tuned and we'll see how long we got here to activate. K0 FYR Ham Solo. All right, on location. I don't have a separate mic in order to block out the wind noise. It's pretty windy. It's gusting pretty good here. It's actually picked up since we left the last park. And then got over here. I mean, look at the chop on the water. And so we're definitely getting some significant wind. And so we're gonna have to try to play this around and figure out what we're gonna do, especially if we're using his stick antenna in order to put it up in the tree. And so definitely gonna be more of a challenge. It's gonna be harder to hear, that's for sure. And so we're definitely not gonna use the Elecraft KX2 for that. He's got a 705 and it's got that front facing speaker, and so you're able to hear it much better, especially with all this ambient wind noise. And so we're gonna try to see about getting that set up and see how it goes. This might be a little bit tough, and so I think Mike's out there mapping out the area, trying to see where it would be best to put that DX commander pole, where he usually puts his antenna wire runs from that down. And so let's try to see how it goes. K8MRD ham solo. All right, we're getting ready to start. You can see the DX commander leading up there into the tree. And like Mike was saying, you can't ever see the wire, but basically he's got a 10 tennas 49-to-1. There it is. It's that yellow wire. And so he's got the 10 tenna 49-to-1 infed half wave sloping down here to basically that sign that says caution, no diving. And he is going to start his activation with the 705. Again, still got a significant amount of wind, and we're right here on the water with the antenna sloping to the water. Let's see how much that aids us in getting the activation this time, and hopefully we can hear him with all the background wind noise. So stay tuned.
28. Kilo Juliet 7, November Whiskey Kilo. This is Kilo 8, Mike Romeo Delta. You are 2x2 into Kilo 3028. I don't think you can hear me. Roger, roger. Copy the 9543. Thanks for the park to park, bud. Have fun out there. 73.
Yes, sir. You too. 73 K8MRD QRZ.
Whiskey Charlie 0 Papa.
All right, W Cop Whiskey Charlie 0 Papa. I got you 5959 Texas.
Thank you very much. You're 3-3 into Colorado.
Received 3-3 Colorado. I'm from the Woodland Park area. I'm just down here doing some work.
I hope you're having fun and it's a good day for it.
Yeah, it's a little windy down here. I think we got y'all's cold front about a day late, but it's still going good. We activated this park, K8MRD 73.
73.
QRZ. CQ POTA, CQ Parks on the air. This is Kilo 0, Foxtrot Yankee Romeo, Parks on the air.
Kilo 9, Echo Lima Mike.
Kilo 9, Echo Lima Mike. This is Kilo 0, Foxtrot Yankee Romeo. I got you 5959 Texas.
Okay, thank you much. I've got you 5656 in Wisconsin.
Receive 56 Wisconsin. Again, QRP here, so sounds real good. Thank you.
Thank you. 73.
73 K8MRD QRZ.
Whiskey 3, Whiskey Delta Kilowatt.
All right, Whiskey 3, Whiskey Delta Kilowatt. Don, I got you 5959 Texas.
QSL, you're 5555 Pennsylvania, QSL.
Yeah, received 55 Pennsylvania. Thanks for the contact. Running QRP 10 watts. Appreciate it.
Thank you very much. Thanks for the activation. 73.
73 K8MRD QRZ. Wow. Don't fade. Don't fade.
park to park, park to park. Yeah, Kilo 8, Mike Romeo Delta, park to park.
Kilo 8, Mike Delta Romeo.
Negative, Kilo 8, Mike Romeo Delta, Mexico Radio Denmark.
I got Kilo 8, Mike Romeo Delta, 5 and 6 into both parks. Park number 1 is Kilo 6324. Park number 2 is Kilo 4559. QSL?
Roger, roger, I've got you 5 by 5 into park Kilo 3028, Kilo 3028.
Okay, you're at park number Kilo 3028. Thank you so much for the park to park 73.
Roger, stand by, I got another operator for you.
Kilo 0, Foxtrot Yankee Romeo, park to park.
Okay, Kilo 0, go ahead.
Yeah, Kilo 0, Foxtrot Yankee Romeo.
I got Kilo 0, Foxtrot Yankee Romeo, 5 and 6 into both parks. Do you need the park information, sir?
No, sir, I got it from the other contact. I appreciate it. Our park is 3028.
Roger, roger. I copy that, Joe. Park number Kilo 3028. Thank you so much. 73.
Yeah, 73, K0FYR.
Very nice.
Yeah.
This is Whiskey 1 Sierra Radio calling any QRP stations. QRP only, please.
Not bad. That was 16 contacts in as many minutes. Thought it would be worse with the wind, but apparently we were getting out. So the 10 antenna really rocked it. And so, again, spread out all throughout the U.S. I mean, went Washington State to Florida, California to New York State, up into Minnesota. So kind of all over, and it went real good. So this is K0FYR Ham Solo 73. Now it picks up. All right. So got the activation, short amount of time. Like I said, about 16 minutes for me. I think Mike, after he called CQ a few times, it was like 6 minutes. And he got his activation. And so we've now taken down the antennas. And so this entire trip has been successful. We had first the SOTA, and then we did the park over at Martin Guys, and now we just did Lake Livingston. So that's SOTA and 2 POTAs. Again, doing it the correct way, especially with the SOTA not being on a vehicle. And now the parks, it seems like a simple activation, running QRP the entire time. First the Helicraft, and then now the 705. And again, using different antennas each time. And everything went great. And so, excuse me, appreciate Mike letting me come hang out with him and do these activations. And he got his SOTA in. I don't think he even knew about that one. That's more a my thing. And so, you know, got Mike to get a SOTA under his belt, of course, 600 feet. So maybe eventually we'll get him to come up to Colorado and do a real one. And so we'll see what happens. But until then, this is K0FYR Ham Solo 73.